Hi, my name is Patrick McGihon, and I'm here to tell you why my group deserves a grant that would allow us to spread classical music to our community. So my program is going to feature music that embodies the characteristics and ideals of both the Viennese and Romantic periods. I want to be able to expose people to the different characteristics and just kind of teach them what set these two eras apart from each other. And I want to be able to give people who may not have the opportunity to hear classical music, I want to be able to give them the opportunity to hear classical music. So the first thing that I would have in our program, which really kind of embodies the Viennese style, is Mozart's Jupiter Symphony, the first movement. So I'll play that for you guys here. And it has a lot of calm response, as you can hear in this opening statement, very conversational. Harmonies are very simple and diatonic. And this piece, and Mozart, well not just Mozart, but the Viennese era, kind of marks a new path for the symphony. Because before this, all instrumental work would be considered a symphony. But now with composers like Mozart and Haydn writing large symphonic works like this, they just begin to grow in popularity due to the access that the public has to them. And yeah. And one of the Viennese, a hallmark of Viennese style is the sonata principle, which basically in a nutshell is any piece that has material that appears earlier in the movement in a certain key and then returns later at the end of the piece in the original tonic key. And it's based off the different stages of stability, tension. It's just kind of like this long journey in the music that finally at the end we get what we had at the beginning, and it just feels complete. And so the sonata form is not only found in symphonies like this one, but they're also in trios, quartets, concertos, opera, and it's basically become a staple for classical music until now. And so that's that. Second on the program would be Symphony No. 5 in C minor by Beethoven. And so this piece marked a new course for how the public viewed the composer. The composer was kind of viewed as someone who wrote music for, he was like a patron and he would write it for the court, very courtly music. But with Beethoven in this symphony, which I will play right here. We have this 3-note motive that's played throughout the symphony, and it just really shows like a journey of trial and error and defeat from this movement. And then when we finally get to the fourth movement, which I will pull up in just a second, when we finally get to the fourth movement, we have this sense of triumph and victory because, I don't know why but we have this, we go from defeat and trial with the minor mode in the first in the movement, and then we finally get here in the end, and it just feels complete. So there's that, and then next thing is I want to be able to expose the community to the wonders and the brilliant music of the Romantic era. And through that I will be playing we would have Hector Berlioz's Symphonie Fantastique. And he really embodies the entire he embodies Romanticism because he wrote this piece. It's autobiographical. Yeah, there it is. Autobiographical, and it's about unattainable love, basically. It's about a man who wants to marry this woman, and he does everything that he can, but it's not going to happen for him. And so, that's what happened in Berlioz's real life, and so we get this music. And it tells an entire story. It's a whole narrative. And that was one of the huge characteristics of Romantic music, is that these composers wanted to write music that kind of embodied human characteristics of loss, love, unattainable love, like this one, for example. And it told a whole story. It was programmatic music, which was another huge romantic characteristic. And lastly, on the program, we will have Brahms Intermezzo number 2 in A major. And this piece is dear to me because I've played it, and it's one of my favorites. Brahms he embodied romantic style through his very individual and progressive musical language. He was very original with his use of rhythm, which later in this piece we have triplets in the left hand over a duple eighth notes in the right hand, so that was very innovative. And his harmonic invention and progressions were just kind of unparalleled at that time. No one had ever seen that before, and it was just so revolutionary. And a lot of Brahms's music, especially this piece, it just contains a huge sense of loss, of regret, kind of just a longing. I don't know. It's kind of very reminiscent of the past, and it's very heavy music, full of sadness and sorrow, but also hope, which is a huge characteristic of romantic music and how it just invokes so many different emotions. So yeah, so much tension, stress, and release. Just great music. So I believe that a program such as this one would bring music to parts of our community that have never even heard the music of Brahms, Mozart, or Berlioz. And we may not be able to force these people to love the music, but being able to give them that opportunity to come to a concert hall and hear this music would hopefully open many ears and just create a new love for classical music that they may not have had. And for those that already do love classical music, great. Now they won't be able or won't have to travel far or pay for top dollar tickets to hear this wonderful music. And so this concert series will definitely bring our community together in a way that nothing else can. So yeah, that's that. Thank you so much for your time.